Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam dan bahagia. Hello everyone. Today I will present my research article for the International Conference on Science and Technology for the Internet of Things 2024. Before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Siti Zubaidah. As a professional education student at Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa University. The title of my research article is Improving the Learning Outcomes of Class 5 Student at SD Negeri Jurugentong in Indonesian language subject track the implementation of the problem-based learning model. I'm Siti Zubaidah as the author of this article together with Mr. Anang Sudikdo and Mrs. Danis Furianisi. At SD Negeri Jurugentong, teaching Indonesia often pose challenging for teachers, such as low interest, participant, and learning outcomes among students. Observation during field practice to indicate that conventional teaching methods tend to demotivate students, resulting in poor learning outcomes. Therefore, a more innovative approach is needed to enhance the learning outcomes of Class 5A SD Negeri Jurugentong. One effective model is problem-based learning model, which focus on the developing the critical and creative thinking skill through real problem solving. In the problem-based learning model, students are actively involved in the learning process, which is expected to improve conceptual understanding, language skill, and overall learning outcomes. This research used classroom action research. The purpose of this research is to improve the quality of learning in the classroom by the teacher. The subject of this study are the 5th grade students of class 5A at SD Negeri Jurugentong in the first semester, totaling 29 students. The data collection technique used in the research include observation and tests utilizing the problem-based learning model. The test technique allow for a comparison of the test result between cycle 1 and cycle 2. Through this test result, improvement in the learning outcomes can be determined between cycle 1 and cycle 2. The data analysis used in the study involves calculating the class average, the completeness of student learning, and the performance of the student. According to the data obtained during the pre-cycle activities, 48% students, 14 out of 29 achieved mastery, while 52%, 15 out of 29 did not. Therefore, the research dedicated to implement the problem-based learning model to improve the learning outcomes of 5th grade students in the Indonesian language subject, Chapter 1. Based on the presentation of the research result and discussion, it can be concluded that the implementation of problem-based learning model can improve the learning outcomes in the Indonesian language subject for the 5th grade student of class 5A SD Negeri Jurugentong. In the first cycle, the learning outcomes of the student in the Indonesian language class using the problem-based learning model achieve a mastery percentage of 62%, while 38% had not yet reached mastery. In the second cycle, there was an increase in the mastery achievement to 90%. Who had mastered the material, while 3 students or 10% did not. Thus, the use of the problem-based learning model can enhance the learning outcomes of students in the Indonesian language subject in class 5A SD Negeri Jurugentong.